What's going on, guys? Jagira here, and in this video we're going to cover some of the things mentioned in the Warriors Den livestream, which is going to be coming at the start of Season 3. So to kick it off, we're getting a new tier of gear, and this tier is the Legendary tier. If you happen to be a Legendary Raider and you wear the Legendary gear, you become a Legendary Raider, which is like God mode for Raiders. You become the Legendary Raider God. So get that pelvic thrusting going on. You can start to acquire this at Reputation 8 from what they said, so they're making it easier for new players coming into the game. So it's like a sort of nice steady climb up, and therefore you wouldn't get your arse completely handed by you by people who would already have it in game modes like Elimination and Dominion. So they're saying that we can get this, we can start to acquire it, at Reputation 8. So I'm going to have a theory that you can start to get it at Reputation 8, just as I said. Reputation 9, you're going to have more chances of getting it, and then Reputation 10 you're probably only going to get the Legendary tier of gear. We could also expect to see leveling being made easier, so people can get to this new gear quicker, and also for the fact that the cap for the game is now Reputation 40, no longer Reputation 30. With the cap being Reputation 40, they did state we'll be getting unique rewards such as outfits and symbols, which sounds a lot better than the normal paint colours they usually give us with crappy symbols. Chances are I'm going to have to rush Lawbro up to level cap then. With regards to these outfits, I think it's going to be something like maybe an ornament with it as well, because currently the outfits you get for hitting a new reputation is just, you know, symbols, a paint background and a shitty colour scheme. So this is going to be nice, at least, you know. Who knows? We can't judge yet, but hopefully it's going to be a lot better than what we've got currently. Finishing up on the gear, they are also going to be bringing out 4 new weapon skins and 2 new armor skins. Now, they have not said how many rares, but from the last season, we got 2 new weapon skins. So I'm taking it that we can assume in Season 3, we'll be getting 2 new common weapon skins and 2 new rare weapon skins. Sadly, no news if there's going to be a rare armour, but a man can dream. I will one day have that dragon themed armour for Lawbro. We now have the chip damage increase coming into Season 3 as well. This is a flat 18% on all attacks. I'll be honest with you, I didn't really notice it during the PTR. I mean, you could see it, but it wasn't as, you know, overwhelming as I think we all thought it was going to be. But it's a nice change to be there. On that note, I don't think they mentioned about the out of stamina changes coming with, I mean, on the PTR when someone's out of stamina, you could chain light attacks, get combos going. I didn't hear them mention this during the live stream. If I'm wrong, someone please put in the comments, because I really want the out of stamina changes to come. For me, that was amazing just to get these combos going. What else is there? Also, because chip damage, chip damage can't kill, okay? So, on that last bar, it doesn't do anything. Also, that last bar, the health will still regenerate, so you're going to need to find a way to open them up and get that heavy attack in to get that last bar of HP. You can't sadly just wail on them, which is slightly bollocks. On that note though, Revenge, good old Revenge, new changes are coming live. When you activate it, you are immune, so no more kicks or jabs or knockdowns or any of that shit to stop it from happening, which is fan-fucking-tastic. Nothing was more annoying when you tried to activate Revenge and you was getting kicked by one Centurion while the other one was shanking the fuck out of you. Also, kicks, shoves, jabs, etc., none of that stuff is going to stop you in Revenge. So you're immune to all of that, which is fantastic. But on the other side, you can't, all of those attacks no longer unbalance the enemy. What I mean by that is during Revenge, a good example here is Lawbringer, okay? During Revenge, if I got a heavy in, I could do a shove, and while I'm Revenge, that shove would unbalance them and knock them onto the floor. I could then do another heavy, and as they got up, a shove, send them back on the floor. And I could keep this chain going for all the time I had Revenge. And it was basically undodgeable. Same with the Warlord's headbutt. You know, headbutt, they go onto the floor, heavy, headbutt, they go onto the floor, heavy, so on and so forth. This is going to be really interesting, because it's going to stop all that bullshit from happening. Another good thing to add is they didn't mention it, but I'm going to take it that it's coming in, is the parrying. You can no longer parry a target who is revenged. So, in plain English, if you see a raider and he's revenged and he does his zone attack, get the fuck out of dodge. You are not going to be able to parry it. This basically turns revenge from the current revenge in Season 2 is more of an annoyance when trying to kill someone. In Season 3 is going to be a I need to get away because there is a very high chance I'm going to die. Which is good, that is what revenge should be. Just to add though that they did mention there is a bug. Of course there's going to be a fucking bug. But the Centurion's jab post heavy will still knock down. They didn't mention is that a fully charged jab which knocks down or just a normal jab. Because in the current meta game, well done. In the current way of things, right, a full jab from a Centurion without revenge is going to knock you down. So does this mean in Season 3 it's going to be a full charged jab which knocks them down or not? And also the Conqueror's running shield knockdown, that's going to lay you flat on your ass. These are getting fixed, so that's going to no longer happen, but it's something to look out for at the start of Season 3. And just to finish it off quickly, the shield you gain from revenge has gone up from 50% of your current HP to 70% of your current HP, which is nice. It's going to be great. It means it's harder for people to take you out because you've got that more shield basically, which it is good. You know, I'm happy to see revenge come back stronger. Anyway, that about covers it for revenge. So let's go cover a nice little unique feature they mentioned. This new little feature is the war banner. What a war banner is you can place it anywhere on the faction map where your faction is contesting with another faction, and all war assets gained will go to that area on the spot where the war banner is placed. This is designed to save time, as anyone who does the faction war will tell you it is tedious as fuck after every game having to go there and place individually where you want your war assets to be. Some people like that, some people don't, so having a war banner is just that nice little touch for those who just want to go through games continually. Okay, I mean, this is good. Also, there's going to be changes to the UI for selecting executions and emotes. It now shows your character with the stuff you are wearing, which is really nice, I think, because it's good to see how your character is going to look when doing these new executions, these new effects, stuff like that. On a side note, I don't know how data mining is going to work now, though. I know fuck all about data mining, yet if someone who does know about data mining could let me know, does this mean it's going to be harder to get those leaks? You know, things like that. The duel tournament is coming at the start of Season 3 with its unique rewards. It's still going to be in beta, they said, but it's going to be an interesting shift in duel because we're going to see a lot more of these competitive drived people with their chosen heroes going to go towards the tournament, while people who just want to try out a new hero will probably just stay in the regular duel. So duels are probably going to become a little bit more beginner friendly, which is pretty nice. And also people who want to try out a new hero and have had no prior experience to it, it's going to be a lot more easier as well. Along with that, game modes, they're going to now be giving you more loot. Apparently, now here's the thing. I don't know, do they mean all game modes now give the same amount of loot? Or is it a percentage increase sort of patch note look about shit? I'll have to check that up. But from what they basically said was things like duels will now be giving you more loot comparable to that of a Dominion, which is nice. And I just want to stress, loot is the gear you get and the steel, not the EXP. But, you know, it feels really... well, it just feels like they're intending to make this game a lot more welcoming to new players, which is really good when you consider the learning curve this game has can drive a lot of people away. The fact they mentioned about dedicated servers is going to probably bring a few people back. So, you know, they're working on bringing players back. And a large player base is never a bad idea, unless they're full of arseholes. Just to kind of wrap it up quickly, they're going to be fixing some of the maps for duels. What they did here was they took the 3 most offensive ones where ledging happens like a lot, Overwatch Tower Ruin and the one with the bridge with the holes in it, and they fixed them up so ledging won't be as common right off the bat anymore. Although the one with Overwatch with the trapdoors, they will open after a period of time, so watch out, you might get a nasty surprise. I'd also like to finish off with a little change which is kind of personal to me. The Lawbringer's Blind Justice, also known dearly to us as Ad Mortem Amicus, while not guaranteed, can now be fainted. So that's a nice change. It's better than just leaving it the way it was. And if it does hit, you can do a shove right after it. So, I mean, these are nice changes. In the PTR, it was kind of worthless. But here, being able to feint, it means you can go for that guard break if they're trying to dodge, or you could parry another incoming attack. Say you go to do Ad Mortem Amicus, you feint it, and as you feint it, the raider does a dodge to go for a stunning tap. You can therefore parry that and go on with it. So these are pretty nice. Like I said, it was better than what they left it currently as. Anyway, guys, that just about wraps it up for me. You got any questions, anything you want to know, anything you guys want to discuss with each other, feel free to put it down in the comments below. If you liked the video, how about you press that like button? That'd be greatly appreciated. And if you're new to the channel and you love the content, how about you hit that subscriber button and become absolutely awesome. Guys, I've been Jagira. All of you have been amazing for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.